Namaste children. Here today our topic is prepositions. So prepositions are the words. What is a preposition? Preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show in what relation the person or thing denoted by it stands. It stands in regard to something else. So definition looks very hard, but you can remember that prepositions are the relative words. Makes relation between two words, either the noun or pronoun to another words in a sentence. See here, the word preposition means that which is placed before. Preposition. Position of where? Some words. So maybe nouns or pronouns or the verbs or the adjectives. So a preposition are the words make relation between two words, from noun to another, noun or pronoun to another kind of words in the sentence, the same sentence. See here, there is a cow in the field. If the cow in is not there, there is a cow the field, where you get the meaning of the sentence? No. So there is a cow, it says, is a phrase, cow is where? In the field. It's showing the place. The field shown in is showing the place of the field. So it makes the in preposition is making the relation between the cow and the field. Relation between two things, cow and the field. He is fond of tea. Fond is an adjective. See here, relation between the attribute expressed by the adjective. See, he and the tea is relating with the adjective. Okay, for of is there, fond of is using as a preposition here. Okay, but it is adjective preposition. So many prepositions are there. There are number of kinds are there. So for your level, this is simple. Learn just. The cat jumped off the chair. Here, jumped is a verb. Relation between the action expressed by the verb. See here, action. It's expressing the action. Okay, of. How? It's a jumped out or in or off. Jumped off. See, separated. The cat jumped off the chair. She jumped from the chair, it seems. Okay, fond. With the adjectives, with the nouns, you see, relation maintained here, two things here. Relation between two things with the adjective form. Relation, the cat and the chair. Make the relation between the cat and chair with the verb phrasal prepositions. So these are the prepositions, a kind of prepositions. Don't worry, very simple portion is there in you, but you should know the difference, when we use, where we use, and how to we use. Here, kinds of prepositions. There are three kinds of prepositions. In that, simple prepositions like yet. Simple prepositions can be used to describe a location, time or place. Location means where are you, time when the action done, place where the action done. So these kind of prepositions are called simple prepositions. Example, at, by, from, for, in, of. See as spelling OF and OFF. In, out, through, till, to, up, with. Very simple. These prepositions are there in your syllabus. Okay, so just for that, before that you should know that how many kinds of prepositions for your knowledge. No need to worry. Then second kind of prepositions are compound prepositions. Compound means make together. See, compound prepositions which are generally formed by prefixing a preposition. A means no. See, R means R, B means by. See here, you should know that A and B, what is that? To a noun or an adjective or an adverb. Compound prepositions are formed by adding a or b before the adjective or an adverb or a noun. See here, about, before added about, bow, a bow, cross, across, long, along, midst, amidst, among, amongst, around, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, inside, outside, underneath, within, without. Say compound. These kind of prepositions are called compound. You should know this one simple. Okay. Then phrase prepositions. Prepositions are their group of words. Not only one or two, group of words together form a preposition. So in addition of, suppose according will be different. If you add to for the according to, it's a preposition. In addition of, in different, addition different, of different, but we are using as one word. That's why this is called phrase prepositions. Group of words are using as a one word, so this is called phrase prepositions. In spite of, owing to, in order to, by means of, with regard to, instead of, for the sake of, by way of, because of, along with, in favor of, in case of, in the event of, in the place of, etc. Okay, we are using all these prepositions, but for your syllabus only simple prepositions are there in your syllabus. Now for describing time, place, only in, on, at. If you know the when we use for the time, where we use for place, these three prepositions to general to specific, go from general to specific. So when we use in, when we use on, when we use for the place and the time, we will know. If you are perfect with this, you can use in your daily conversations perfectly. Okay. Now see, you should learn this cone. Okay, learn means just to see one or two times, then you will get it. It's very useful. It's a cone learning. We say that cone learning. See, from general to specific, very smallest. See, bigger, smaller, smallest. In general, more specific, very specific. See here, time. For describing time and place, the prepositions in, on, at go from general to specific. One side is given time, the other side is given place here. Centuries, when we use in for the time, when we use in for the place, here pink color, when we use on prepositions for time, when we use on preposition for place, when we use at prepositions for time, when we use at preposition for place. So we are learning all these now. Centuries, in centuries. So in 1900s, decades, in 90s, years, in 1990 or 2000 or 2020. In months, in March, in the June, July, or in March. In months before we have to use these nouns before we use in preposition. Weeks, in 5 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks. Seasons, in spring, in autumn. Okay, period of time, in the future, in the past, in the present. Holidays, the Easter holiday. Here Easter means we can say the summer holiday. In summer holiday, parts of the day, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, like that. Then here for place, France. In countries, before we use France, in India, in France, in America. Cities, in Paris, in Hyderabad, in Delhi. Mahatam, this is a place. In neighborhood, place means in Miyapur, like that. A car, enclosed space, means in a car, in a bus, in a van. Okay, enclosed, that part should be closed, in a box. Now time, used for on the weekend, on Mondays. See, all the weekdays before we use on the weekend, not in the weekend, on the weekend. Okay, on April 3rd, only particular day of the month. but here month before we use in, but particular day before we use on. A specific days, on my birthday, Christmas day, like that. Day, part of the day. See here, one day you are mentioned on that Monday for that part of the day. See, Sunday, day, morning. So morning part you are mentioning. So on Sunday morning. Holidays with day. So many holidays are there in that particular day. The Easter day, the Diwali day, the Dasara day, or the Christmas day, like that. Here in the place, on we use before place, Columbus streets before Columbus. So we can say the Gandhi Street, Avenue, 7th Avenue, also on 7th Avenue. Floors, surfaces, on second floor, first floor, third floor. See, means of transport, on bus. Okay, the radio, communication, on the radio, on the TV. Okay, like that. We use at specific, very specific, smallest place, hours, at 8 am, particular time, at 8 am or 8 pm or 9 o'clock, like that. Parts of the day, at midnight or midnight, at night. Time, the moment, at the moment, at the time of when you are speaking something, at that moment. Holidays without day. Here holidays with day we use on. Holidays without day we use at Easter, without day. Now 460, now we use at for place. On 450 street, road number 3. At road number 3 we use say that. At the station, in the station, at school, in school. So at school means in the specific location you are there. So not in the school means you are there in the inside of the school. Okay, at the station, at the bus stand, at the railway station, like that. Specific locations we use at. This is very useful if you are once you see, stop the video and once you observe and learn. If you learn this, you never get the problem with the using of the prepositions. Now correct usage. Now we learned all the prepositions, how to use, when to use and where to use. Now some prepositions are there, some little bit confusion is there in that. So for that kind of prepositions we use all these. Now I am explaining clearly. Beside, besides, both are the prepositions only. When we use beside and when we use besides. The house is beside the river. Example, by the side. By the side of the river, house is there. Besides being good at tennis, he is also an excellent player. Means what? He is learning tennis and is performing well in that tennis. So, two traits are there in that person. So, we can say that he is learning English, also learning Tamil. Okay. Now, since, for, from. Second one. Since, when we use since, when we use for, when we use from. He has been absent since last Monday. So here generally when we use since, we have to use this has been. Perfect tense we use for the since. Generally we use perfect tense. Since last Monday, point of time. That particular last Monday onwards he is absent. But for when we use, he was absent for 4 days, period of time. Some period, 4 days. Which 4 days? You don't know, but only 4 days. He was absent for 4 days, but from where to when to where, when, you don't know. He works from morning to evening. So from we use from the particular time to ending time. When we use from, generally we follow with the to. Okay. Then next, between, among. I have, so between used before two particular things, between two things, and among we use more than two. Okay, I have to choose between two pictures. I have only two pictures. I have to choose. I sat between Ram and Raj. Only two things are there, but I sat in between them. This is a custom among the tribal. So there was some specific custom is there they have to follow. Okay, among the tribal. Among tribal means all the tribal people. Among people are more than one or two, no? So among. See, she distributed chocolates among the children. Simple. For during. For is used for a period time definite in length. It shows the action continues for the whole time or period. See, for just to be earlier slide we discussed for is for period of time. I waited at the station for 5 hours. Some period, 5 hours. See, a definite in length, but you don't know from which time to which time, when to when. But you know only the 5 hours time. During, difference is for and during. Now, during its action can either last the whole period or occur at some time with the period. During means during summer holidays, during winter holidays, during the whole period. So you can say the from first to ending or some particular point of the some period. Period means here time. Don't know first period, second, not our period. Okay, period means it's a time, specific time from see our English period started one some particular time. This to this. The during time is called period. Okay. She swims every day during the summer. During summer, she swam every day. Okay. Now, in after. In shows the close of some future period, while after relates to the past. Generally, in after, in the future, in the present, we see. After I crossed the road. See, while after relates to the past. It action done. Then that time we use after. In generally shows that future period, in the future, in coming days, like that. On, upon. On is generally used in speaking of things at rest, while upon is used to speak of the things in motion. See here, when on is used, the thing is not moving. When upon is used, when thing is moving. Okay, he sat on the chair. There is no movement. He sat. He jumped upon the horse. So he jumped from one place to another place. So we use upon. There is a movement. The person jumped. Person is jumped. It's a movement. Okay. Then next, with, by. With relates to instrument, by relates to the agent or the doer. This we used in the active voice, passive voice. So he hit the ball with a rod. How he hit? With a rod. A snake was killed by him. Who killed? He killed the snake. Okay. So when we use by with the things and with the things and by for the persons. After, afterwards. After must be followed by a noun or a pronoun. Noun equivalent means pronoun, we say that. Afterwards is an adverb that is used when there is no noun or noun equivalent. Noun equivalents are called pronouns, we say that. Replacing words. So here, sometimes, see, prepositions may act as adverbs. Some adverbs may act as prepositions. Based on the placing of the word, we come to know whether it is a preposition or an adverb. Okay, some prepositions may use as adverbs. Some adverbs may used as prepositions. Remember this beta. He fell ill after the race. See, after we used that earlier time, the race as already done, past sense we use. After the race, he fell ill. Some persons do first, think afterwards, and then repent forever. See, think afterwards. There is no noun afterwards here. But hereafter, there is a noun. There is no an adverb used when there is no noun or pronoun. Okay. Next. In, within. In denotes the close or end of some period, while within denotes some time short of close. The loan will be repaid in a year. More than year also I can take here. In a year I am saying. But second sentence, the loan will be repaid within a year. It won't cross a year. Within a year means what? From here to this month to this month. I kept the deadline. In deadline, within the deadline I will finish that. In, at, for large place, in we use, for specific place we use it. He lives at Miapur means what? Miapur is small place. What is Hyderabad is large place. When large place we use in, when small place we use at. Specific place. In Hyderabad, I am living in Hyderabad. Where are you? Where is the specific place is where? So it is Miapur. Okay, children, this is the prepositions. I will make another video to show you your syllabus video. This is a just explanation about what are the prepositions. Thank you.